Hey everyone. Hey. So I know it's been a while since I've posted. I'm sorry for that. I had a really big down phase. Set me back. I gained a couple pounds. I am trying to get back on track. Luckily, my insurance should kick in soon. And then I can go see a shrink again. Get back on my meds. Maybe start getting that under control. I am coming up and off of it though. Which is good. So, yeah. I am doing a lot more work in Austin with my trainer. He's really cool. He's very helpful. Chews my ass when I need it. Like this last time, Thursday, when I went down there, I had a big episode last week where I only ate about 100 calories a day. Not because that was my goal, but because I couldn't eat. Just the thought of eating made me sick. And then I turned around, and at the end of that week, had such a bad day that I ended up binge eating a bunch of food. Healthy food, bad food, it was just, if it was in front of me, I ate it. So, he chewed my ass out for not eating. But he did understand where I was coming from on the on that side, because he has his issues too. Told me I better go buy some meal replacement shakes, so that's what I did. And on those days, even though just the thought of a shake is god awful at that point, they have some form of nutrition. So yeah, I started drinking that. Yesterday, I ended up missing one of my snacks, and then had a super late dinner. So in between, I had one of my shakes, and honestly, it's a really good shake. It's the strawberry shortcake MRE from Redcon 1. It's really good. I was super stoked, y'all. I had gotten down to 178. I am back up to 180 right now. Still trying to flush off the weight I gained in my binge. Plus, it's coming up on that time of the month, so it's probably going to stick around till after that. Yay. But I'm trying to stay on track. Ate really good yesterday, and then ended up having a cheat meal. And me and little man are going out with some coworkers from work tonight to dinner. I shouldn't even say. Yeah, they're all coworkers, but they're all. So it's like a girls' night. It's me, my friends Sarah, Laura, and Maddie. They're all from work. Luckily, where I work, I've connected with a lot of single moms, which has been really cool, because they can understand what I'm going through with that. Been a really good ear for me to bounce stuff off of, with custody, or with just frustrations with baby daddy stuff, discipline, just overall, just comes in handy. It gives me like my own little community to be a part of, because even back home in Shiner, I didn't really have that. Like, I had friends that were moms, but typically they were all in like loving, happy relationships and had that other person's family there, and I don't have that. And definitely not in the most traditional way. Like, I've got a good relationship with my ex-husband, which makes bringing up my daughter really easy. I do not have that kind of relationship with my son's dad. So, I battle a lot of things when it comes to that. I'm getting caught on stuff. So, on top of not being on track with this, I've gotten more on track with school. Luckily, super stoked about that, because schooling is really important. I've been in contact with my fire chief, or technically my old fire chief, but will hopefully be my fire chief again soon. I'm gonna try and go back. Of course, I am applying to other places as well. Just because, I mean, you never know what's gonna happen with departments. Like, they can be slated to have like this many people leave and nobody ends up leaving, or vice versa, they could have a bunch of people leave and they just hired. So there's a lot going on with that, but it's okay. Still, like, beyond super excited. Because it's my home. I was completely devastated when I left. So I'm super happy that soon I will have the opportunity to not only be doing what I love again, but to be going back to my fire family. On the bright side, though, the Gold's Gym stuff is going really good. I'm really enjoying working there. My boss actually has me coming in at 7 a.m. this morning. Which is kind of funny, because I've been asking her for a while now to let me do an early morning shift or something, just because it's easier with the kids. And of course, I don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. on a Saturday. And she's like, hey, we're doing this because we're having this. Any chance you would want to come in early? And I'm like, I've been asking for this. I can't turn it down. So your girl's going to go work at a gym at 7 a.m. And surprisingly enough, it's actually a lot of people that want to sign up for gym memberships at 7 a.m. Never fails almost every time I go in early to work out. Because typically Monday through Friday, I go in at this time after I drop off Aaron at school and Isabella at daycare, and I will go work out. Never fails that luckily my pre-workout hasn't kicked in yet, and there's somebody there that wants a gym membership that, I don't know, 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. the front desk needs assistance with. So I end up doing that until my pre-workout kicks in. Sometimes after. And voila. Super fun, super helpful. But gets to be a pain in the butt sometimes. Because it's like, dude, I'm working out. That's all I came in here to do. I'm not on the clock yet. I'm not getting paid for that hour or whatever it takes for me to help you. Usually it only takes 20 minutes, but it never fails. I always get those difficult ones. I really hate how pale I've gotten. I mean, that'll change soon, especially with it getting warmer and stuff outside. I'll be outside more. It'll be nice. So, main thing I want to touch on you with is just getting back on track. Diets, working out, anything, like just things happen. And I know sometimes it may seem just absolutely impossible to get back up and get right back into it. But that's exactly what you have to do. Anytime I fall off really bad, I get a lot of anxiety. One, because I'm like disappointed in myself. But two, because I've seen what happens when you fall off for too long. I've been what happens when you fall off too long. I've watched my 165-pound back squat drop down to 75 pounds because I quit doing it. I've watched my cardiorespiratory endurance go from freaking amazing, like I could work structure fires, to me and John had a little cardio date the other day. He's over there trucking along on the Stairmaster, and I had to do 20 minutes in 2 10-minute increments on a much lower setting than him. And it's like, I'm no longer on the same level that I was. And that can be very, very discouraging. So it's sucky, it's frustrating, but at the same time it is what it is. I mean, nobody is going to personify perfection with that kind of stuff. There's no, I'm going to be perfect 100% of the time. Like, take John, for example. I love him to death. He is literally as close to perfection as you can get. Always encourages me to go work out in the mornings because it's easier on everybody. The kids are at school. Yeah, I'm a little more tired, but I don't have to worry about, okay, I have to get this, I have to go pick up the kids, or somebody has to watch the kids, or this or that or the other. First thing in the morning, like whenever he comes to visit up here in New Braunfels, when he's off work, he doesn't want to go work out. We will get here and we will lay in bed. And literally, if I try to get out of bed just to even go to the bathroom, it's really cute. Like he turns around and just grabs my waist and
holds me in like a like locked into bed type of position, and it's like, aw. I mean, and those of y'all that don't know, John is a very business-minded person. He's starting up his own, I believe it's a marketing / high-ticket closing business. He works for several high-ticket closing businesses. He's not a fire medic right now. That's how we met. But he's a long-distance transfer medic. So he always shows up. He's a very hard worker. He motivates me every day to be that kind of worker and have that kind of drive. Which, I'll be completely honest, I fail a lot at. I'm very emotional based, which comes back to bite me in the rear end a lot, because I'll get anxious and I'll back off and I'll back down. But he sent me this video when I was going through one of my rough spots, and it's from a dude named Grant Cardone, and the entire video was just about showing up. Not even just showing up and like just standing around showing up, but like, take me at the gym for instance. Not just showing up to the gym, sitting there bullshitting with the people at the front desk, but I show up at the gym, I take my pre-workout, and I put in work. And that's what he means when he says you've got to show up, at least show up. You've got to at least try. And I love it because he sends me videos like that all the time. And usually he does, it's just like perfectly timed, whether he realizes I have a bad day or not. But it just happens to be what I need to hear or see right at that point. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But so I've been trying really hard to maintain that outlook on things, to just show up. Because, I mean, it takes 21 days to build a habit. So, by theory, if I just show up for 21 days, it'll become a habit, and then it becomes that much easier to excel from. Because now it's there. I just have to grow it. Which, of course, I understand. It's not always that simple. Just do something and then grow from it, but sometimes it is. And sometimes that's all we need, is to just start that habit. So yeah, you've got to, even when you fall off the wagon, even when shit gets hard, you've got to step up and do it no matter what. So I'm going to take that extra like 3 pounds that I gained as literal fuel, and this isn't going to happen again for a while. I'm, as John always says, trying to build my brand. I can't build my brand if I don't show up. So I'm going to take more care to make sure that I'm posting my videos regularly. I'm going to take more care to make sure I'm getting there in the gym. Because it's when it's something I enjoy. I enjoy being in the gym. I enjoy being sore. I enjoy putting in that work. Biggest downfall? I make a lot of excuses. The rower hurts my tailbone, or I'm still super sore. Stairmaster hurts my knees. Like, I always have some kind of excuse. And I'm not saying that some of them aren't legit, valid excuses. The Stairmaster does. It fucking hurts. Hurts my fucking knees. Especially, like, if I go in and I do it on a cold day, it really hurts. The rower genuinely hurts my tailbone. I shattered it in high school. There's ways to work around it. I did Gold's Fit. One of the first times I started working out at Gold's Gym up here in New Braunfels. Met a really badass trainer named Riley. Told him about my dilemma because we had to row. I was like, look, my tailbone's shattered. It hurts to sit on hard objects. Like, sitting on the floor hurts. Sitting in hard plastic chairs hurts. Sitting on a plastic rower seat hurts. Went and got me a bunch of towels and patted the seat in a way that it still moved. And I was able to row. If I can hate the rower. It's death. It really is. So like what I try to do is I try to surround myself with people that need that extra push like me. Because I push them and it pushes me. Because I'm one of those people, I don't want to just talk the talk. I want to walk the walk too. And that just like kind of boils down to being a good friend, being a good trainer, being a good employee, being a good parent, girlfriend. I don't want to just say I'm 100%. I want to be 100%. And so I strive every day to be a little closer to that 100%. That's why I suck it up and I try to do Gold's Fit when I can. Because I miss CrossFit, and that was something I genuinely loved. I looked forward to doing every day. This is Gold's Fit really, it doesn't so much simulate that as it prepares me to go back to that. Gold's Fit, there's no barbells, no Olympic style lifting with the barbells. There's a lot of kettlebell work, a lot of other work we put in there, but yeah, so I've got to get changed, get my little man up, and we gotta go. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day.